Confederation of Nagaland Chamber of Commerce Aro Industry para February 29 Nagaland te ahia Public Distribution System PDS chawal khan sob bi thik raute jai asna nai kunba retail market te punchi ase aro itu sarkar ke question kurishe union para itu laga mamla te CBI laga probe bi mangiye dishe itu mamla opor aji arubi netu resort mukidi mate CNCCI para press conference lua homoi state sarkar ke PHH AAY aro tight over scheme para ahia PDS chawal transparent kuri dibole demand kurishe CNCCI laga chairman Khekuga Muru para kuishe chawal kuntu public karne central sarkar para ahishe itu khan market napunchibo lage kile hoile itu business kuria khan ke effect kuri ase Muru para kuatu CNCCI para concerned department logode bhi kuigena thakya khan kile itia taitak bhi transparent no hoigena ase itu laga reason janibole tayar ase kuishe
The CNCCI with 16 district chambers as an apex body, we are also answerable to our district chambers. And the issue was flagged to CNCCI by the various district chambers. So we started a small little bit of inquiry about all these allegations or questions that has been put forth to CNCCI. And after going through all those details, we have published one, we have given one press release as well as the handout was also sent to the other media channels. So I'm sure you must have got it all. So on that respect, we have called this conference. Now we have put up certain demands to the government. To be very specific, that we have said that despite the fact that there are many schemes which are available for the public, the poor section of the people, why are they not being transparently being given out to the, reaching out to the public? Now here, I want to make it very clear that the question arises, if it is for the poor section of people, the public, why the business community is taking up this issue? Let me be very clear here. We have given it a very clear that the issue here is when, as I have already, yes, we have made it clear, you know, the agriculture produce of Nagaland has not gone up so much to sustain the population increase. Whereas the import of rice should be increasing because to sustain the population, but that has not increased. In fact, it has come down. Some of my district chambers will highlight more on that. Now, the question is, when you are not producing, your population is growing, you are not importing, where does those rice comes from? Very simple question. And the logic is also, answer is also with all of you, as simple as that. Therefore, and when we look into the market scenario, now somebody importing a rice becomes difficult to sustain his business because it has always almost created a monopolistic system where only few mill owners or repackaging owners are getting the opportunity to buy those rice which appears magically, you know, in Nagaland. But not all the business community or all the rice dealers or distributors or retailers are getting that kind of opportunity. So now the entire business community dealing with rice is at the mercy of few individuals. And therefore, CNCCI by our principle, we are against syndicate, we are against monopoly. And therefore, we have written to the state government, not state government, the Department of Food Supply, that these things has to be streamlined. Now, the issue here is the government of the state has to clearly understand that this is not against them. The Food and Civil Supply Department has to clearly understand that this is not against them. But down the line, something is wrong. And therefore, it is an opportunity for both the state government and the Department of Food and Civil Supply to streamline the delivery of this poor man's rice so that at the end of the day, government is there for the public. The department is there for the public. So all of us, Once CCI and CCI has taken up this issue, it is an opportunity for them to come in together and let's streamline this and let the benefit go to the poorest of poor who, for whom these rights are meant for.
Mohan government के request करा तो department के request करा तो immediately to kun hovi naga hovi kun hovi whoever it may be kun inga smuggling kura to responsible person to कानून ते थगा हैसा पर punishment दिबो लागे तो होले भी department to इते तक इको action पूरा नहीं ओल्टा परा मुखन बिटुर मनला नाम बुतम को टाइबल बिटुर मन पराय धोय हैसे होले तो state government so in so इको पूरा नहीं इते तक इतु परा मुखन जानी बोला थगा तो इतु राइस तो कोत पराय हैसे इतु ही बुखा के होई दिवी और जुदे इतु राइस पीडीएस राइस मार्केट दे बिगुरा तो illegal हैसे कोले तो who is responsible for that?
My exact figure to do will be through some reliable sources. I came to know that Paren district itself, we are receiving at around 200 metric tons. Around 200 metric tons by Paren district. So it will come around 2,000 quintal, 2 lakhs kg per month allocation. So whereas it will rise to Kodja. So even I call up my SK or SK, Taibi question I question the last story. तो इतु चाउदु को जाय इतु असे क्वेश्चन तो आरो डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली हम को इतु बिजनेस कम्युनिटी करने तो असे ओले भी हम के इफेक्ट करा तो इतिया poor people which is mean for the poor people इतु राइस तो ओले तो ताइखान कार्डे एलोकेशन आया छ तो ताइखान गवर्टे चाउल किनि बोले पैसा नै बच्चा खान तिसु भी मान दुक्रा थाखान कार्डे गवर्नमेंट तो फ्री दिया छ तो इतु फ्री दिया चाउल तो ताइके एलोकेशन हिसाब न पंचा करने ताइके शॉर्ट पाए छ short pa karne tai aru market e jai na tai free problem to tai again he is buying the same rice at the high rate to idu man as a concerned citizen man idu voice raise na gurum ni gaji
Dimapur district de to le ita ba Paren district to condition tied over rice in ga ba to one page is there 4 page pass aman be 5 page pa ba idu gane man kan kin ga passe de sab man ki dila ba Last point two, आमी नागालैंड स्टेट गवर्नमेंट होते रिक्वेस्ट किया था तो नागा मानु अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट प्रॉब्लम इमान आसे कि निम्ते प्लान्स कान के सप्लायर स्टॉकिस्ट प्लान्स कान के दिया से इतु नोको तो नागा मान के दिबिना एक टका दुई टका वाले तेला पैसा हो गले हम सब कानी बालासन होय अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करो कोई किनो गवर्नमेंट तो कोयासे ओले भी एक तक न करे तो नागा मन को जावो और प्लान्स मन कन पुरा नागा मन लो सप्लायर सब लय केना स्टॉकिस्ट लय केना राइस लय केना मन तागन ब्लैक गुरगन खासे पैकेज द 30 20 इनका लाभ गुरगन खासे तो 59000 metric ton yearly इनका वाशुगल तो नागा मन एक जन प्राइम का
We are saying float tender for everything. Why not? Who is stopping that? Clear cut, number one. Number two, if there is any difficulties, we are ready to sit across the table transparently transparently and resolve the issue. Problem kya hai? Maun ke bhi jani divi. We see no problem. Number two, mogan takan itu cancellation nokurile, we will pursue all means to pursue this matter. Logical conclusion, kiman tak jawab paribo, I cannot assure you because I'm not the court, I'm not the CBI investigating agency, but within our reach, we'll explore all means. That includes writing to the ministry, that includes writing to the investigating agencies, both in the state as well as center, because this is a central scheme, and I feel we have some kind of liberty to write to them. We have few steps that we have met, and will be pursuing it according to the step by step. So the first step is we have immediately called them to cancel the PHH tendering, which is supposed to be held on 7th. And then the simultaneous tendering system has to be done. Number 2 is October 22nd laga chawal. Pura mahina laga chawal tu. Hudishe, department has said that transporter can get paisa di dishe. Which means technically and logically, it says that paisa transporter ki dishe gole to chawal tu FCS department logo te thakibo lage to. So where is that rise? The department furnished that stating again paisa bhi return kuri dishe, public bhi beneficiary bhi chawal pa ase koise. To who department pura chawal to buhi kena across Nagaland halishe nahi ki. To nimite we have not got that answer yet, and therefore with those few things we want to put across to the state government as well as the department. We are not against them. We are looking forward to work together to streamline so that at the end of the day, the business community is not affected. Our poor people get benefit out of what it is intended for.